Welcome back, everyone, for another 100% run episode. We have got to go back into the bunker because we're on the hunt for Ralphie posters as well as the armor that I left sitting around. Wouldn't do just leaving them around, eh? There's the combat armor. All good. No move any? Good boy. Or should I say Ralphie, because he seems to be a bit more of a Ralphie than an Eddie in this one. Let's drop down to this level. We were previously here. Gotta exit out this way. The Ralphie poster should be just back in the starting room. There it is. Feel like a kid again. Find all posters. There's a couple around Hopeville that we will find. There's an irony that I am pretty sure I can go this way. And through sheer loading screen speed, I can exit the divide and fast travel to the headquarters faster than if I was to just walk back. Amazing how that works. We missed the little Nikola Tesla. Not that it matters, we're 100% now. I believe there was a wee Ralphie poster in here we may have also missed. Oh. Maybe it lied to me. Maybe I didn't read it wrong. Maybe it's round the back. By the way, I found the stat on the Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's 10%. Now, I don't know if that's affected by your luck in game, which we have very high luck. It would be wild if that was the case. It says Ralphie posters outside. I intend to find this Ralphie poster. Although it doesn't appear to be doesn't want to be found. Why does it say on the north side? Ralphie poster, where are you? See if I actually did miss it. Well, there it is. Huh. Excited baby. Of course you're excited. Anyway, back to this. You want to blow something up? Yeah, you want to blow something up. 2 out of 30? There's 30 of them? Wow. There's a few more than I thought there would be. Ralphie poster.
Stop here.
Sounds like Eddie is having a wheel of a time with them all. My turn. Arc welder time. That is so bad. I mean, it's definitely not for us. It's for, I don't know, other things, but... Good job for keeping them back, Eddie. Some MREs. Good to go. Yeah, honestly, Oh Baby remains the best. Photon Axe second if you're dealing with robots. Men's barracks. Oh. Oh. He's awful at lockpicking. Laugh at him. Well, that was close. Always assume there's hidden things. And you never go wrong. The shoulder mounted machine gun is pretty cool. Okay, Commissary, you could be of some use here. I think it's a good tactic, robbing the commissary. Ooh, hello. He's got this. Do you have a howitzer firing mechanism by any chance? I think that is a no. A bedroll, someone must have had this as a camp. So, nearly finished exploring every... Well, place is pretty hairy at night. check the marked camp next. That should finish up everything before the next section. Drop a little save. The game's prone to crashes, although it's been very, very generous to me as of late. Especially when I fixed that refresh rate problem on my monitor. I just decided to become immensely better. Almost virtually no crashes since. When technology wants to play well, Eddie, it plays well. There's also a Guns and Bullets magazine in the Hopeville base that I don't want to miss. Would have been an easy way to trap myself. Hey, oh no. Freaky looking, isn't it? I think it's just textures, but I'm definitely seeing some freaky stuff. Ralphie! Okay. Pop some buff out. I'm addicted to it? No. It's not like I've been using it all game. Notice my shock and horror when I discover that I'm addicted to the one thing I keep using all the time. As in, I hope you never see, or not never see, hope you know how thorough this is. There has been no stone unturned. Lovely weather we're having. Perfect. Get me out of here. Only remembering now, I could have just gave Eddie a lot of the stuff. Ah, well. Voila! Oh, did I need it? I think I needed a guns and bullets. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Did I have 100 walking in here? Oh, I did. I did anyway. Ow. There you go, everyone. 100 smackaroos. 100 points for me. Let's get back. Hand all this off. You're suffering from withdrawals. Again. Oh, it actually does put a few more things down. Order penalty. Buff out withdrawal. Oh no. Oh well. We mosey on. Headquarters done. Armory done. Women's barracks done. Men's barracks done. Our camp done. Let's run to the next section, which is whatever is beyond that gate. Making our way towards the collapsed tunnel. And no doubt, there'll be a lot of fun to be had on the way. Hard lock gate. Hardly. Not too much going on in here. Keep an eye out for Ralphie posters and markmen. And we won't see the last of them. I've said this, and I've threatened it. I've said, if there is a remaster of this, I would do a 100% run over again. I think it would be awesome to do. Come such a time. This bit is just maybe like me projecting that I'm some sort of hoarder. I'm not really. Basement? Somewhere I've never been to in the game. I love it. Ooh, baby. Who's getting it? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ralphie poster, though. Worth it. Hey, Tales of a Junkie Jerktown vendor. Something must have interrupted their meal abruptly. Oh, don't look at me. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I would know if it was me. A few over there. We will get the money, don't worry. And they've already made first contact. Brilliant. As if we didn't already need a reason. Nope. Well done, Annie. Oh. Whoa. Oh, if I wanted these types of batteries, I got them. Paint gun, like, literally this room has everything you would need to make just about anything. Oh, I almost missed it. Oh. Can't go that way. More marked men up ahead. Well, we can take our time. Eddie? Eddie? It's as if I didn't kill him, but he just hit his head really hard. And our missile. I'll give you everything. Everything. It's not like you can accidentally use it or something. I know it's long since past me actually looking to see what items you could find here. Okay, well, now that I've done that, we're going to detonate it. Let's see. I always wonder, is it going to move stuff, do stuff, and in this case it did nothing. No, looks more like a offensive one instead of one that actually moves with the land. Or alters the land in any meaningful way. Which it didn't. Another log.
Emptiness here.
2 minutes.
Like the sands of the Great Salt Lake, echoed. The beating in the divide sky, like storm drums of the White Legs, ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the Whitelegs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers, so gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan, too high for Caesar, too proud maybe, or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Helped them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me. They called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
Ooh, these dudes. They came to play. Oh, Blister. Blister might have been a bit of a problem. That log was actually talking about Ulysses when he was teaching the White Legs. And obviously he turned them into quite a formidable fighting force. Alright, Blister, let's see, did you have anything interesting on you? Beast helmet. I'll grab this on the way back. Okay. It's so handy. I just walk up and I throw everything in here. Let's see if I can combine some stuff. I'll be a quick second. And we've returned. I have emptied my inventory. It'll be interesting to see by the end of this DLC just how much I've stored away there. In terms of the Ralphie posters, apparently it was one of the women's barracks. Did I miss it? No, I got that one. Doesn't feel like I've got all of them that I need to right now. Well, I'm gonna walk back. In fact, lazy. He's gonna be lazy. He's gonna teleport. Lovely. A little igloo. More of these little igloo things. Wonder. I like to think of it as I'm cleaning up the Commonwealth. Yeah, that's a good one. Cleaning it up. Would have been a really dumb way to die. Not really die, but just be unable to get out of there. Why does up there look like it should be accessible? Where is it? Nah, I doubt it. Strongly doubt it. Oh, no Ralphie poster. Embassy. I can't believe I missed that one. ECS. What did you see? I'm in awe. Remember that? Yeah, thought so. I thought so. Well, that sorts that out. I'm viciously hunting down these Ralphie posters. They will all be mine. For the most part. Oh, hello. I was sloppy in my last few runs of this DLC. So sloppy. Kid who had just... Kid? I mean, I was totally over the age of 18 when I first played this DLC. Did not trick the grandparents into getting me it. Absolutely not. It'd be terrible. Oh.
I don't believe it. Grant actually went to Colonel Autumn and got approval for her damned efficiency guidelines. All experiments will be carried out with the test subject fully active
right there.
to reduce iteration time. It's barbaric. I've explained this to the Colonel. Just because the iBots don't have true AI doesn't mean they're just machines. I guess results are all that matter around here. Forget things like ethical procedures or humane treatment.
He is working for the
I'm starting
Enclave.
to have serious misgivings about leadership around here. At least I've got you to talk to, huh, Eddie?
Well, he was really protective of his iBots, huh? Can't believe they'd approve that. I've just met enough robots to know they're more than machines. I can see why you left that place. I hope they got what was coming to them. Let's press on. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Deathclaw. Oh dear. Excuse me? What was that? Ooh, Ralphie poster. There it is. Nine out of 10. Something killed that Deathclaw. What the? What? What was that? At 0600 hours, Bravo team will conduct a sweep and clear operation in advance of the main force. Early intelligence suggests the tunnels are only sparsely populated by small subterranean semi-humanoids which are easily cowed by bright light and loud noises. Bravo team has been issued flashbangs for this purpose and expected to meet minimal resistance. That Mother Deathclaw just got bopped. Oh. I don't know. Nail gun time. Oh, don't you give up, scared beeping. Oh, use pack a punch. Pack a punch against this. Tunneler hide. Let's push on through the tunnel of weird tunnel-looking things. The tunnelers. Time to shed a bit of light on this situation. Oh my goodness. Wait a second, what am I poisoned by? I ran by them, my fists only run. I just couldn't beat them. They were, how you say, too damn tough. I can kill them. I can repair my knife with this big knife. The high road?
There you are. You went quiet for a time. Knew killing the bear wouldn't prove easy. You and your machine. You survived. There's a lesson here in the Divide. Old world history about paving and intentions could teach the Republic a thing or two, if they listened. They have an idea of trying to do what's right, never quite getting there. Maybe you've seen it. Nipton. Elsewhere.
You've got a better way then?
Yes, and any courier could tell you the same. See it everywhere. The bear. Bear's too busy carving up the Mojave with knives, roads, borders, and how things should be, to see how it is. They're stretched thin, can't protect their front lines, their towns. Think paper's power, radio means control. All of it, useless. No matter now, Bear couldn't hold the Divide. You and that machine are all that remains of NCR here. Rest fell to radiation, fire, and what burrows below.
Okay, Legion. Those legionaries in Hopeville were Legion armor and strange masks. In Hopeville, there were soldiers once NCR. Why are they with the Legion?
You haven't seen enough of the Legion yet to see what they worship, what they hold on to, even after what happened to them. They bear false versions of Legate Linus's masks, the one Caesar fashioned for him. Thought it was an insult at first. No better now. It's shaped from Divide metal, not with care and strength, but with hate. Keeps them anchored. Crude, effective, like the blades they carry. Distant mirrors of their legate, a symbol they can hold on to, while the Divide tears at them.
NCR troops, let's go.
You see, true, not scavengers. It's what they wore before this all happened. Pain makes for strange allies. The hate the bear and bull shared across the battlefield now turned against the Divide. Few survived, intact. Many NCR were already here when the destruction happened, keeping the route east open in fear of Caesar, fear of the Legion.
NCR would have needed this supply line open to reinforce the Mojave and Hoover Dam.
The dam, that old world wall. The bear, NCR, couldn't be allowed to reach it easily. Long 15, Cayman, both bad enough. Kimball, Kaiser, House. You'd think their whole world was that wall, cutting the Colorado. If I'd never laid eyes on it, never spoke of it. But once found, it was all Caesar could see. That, and the flag beyond it, another symbol, big enough to challenge him.
So was he an old scout then for the
And the
Legion?
Divide, one of the roads to it. Legion was tasked with cutting that artery. If you can't kill the bear in one stroke, bleed it, starve it. That kind of murder. It's what any of the Legion would have done. Now, the Divide belongs to history.
What were the creatures in the underpass?
Tunnelers. Predators that make their own roads beneath the ground here. Divide broke their sky, showed them the world above, and the scent of new prey. Be a slower death for the Mojave than bombs and fire, but they'll come for its people, from where they least expect, below.
Radiation from the war might have created them. The detonations, quakes caused them to surface.
Makes sense. Truth favors that. Matches the history of this place. Were signs they were here for a long time. Before marked men. Before what happened to the Divide cracked their sky. If so, they were buried deep. Might have been born the day America's embers started to settle. Seen worse things twisted by radiation.
When you say slower death, you mean they're spreading out from the Divide?
Death will come from below. In the Divide, need to watch the sky and the ground. Mojave will be easy prey for them. They'll start emerging throughout the Mojave in time. Might be years, probably less. They breed fast, hunt in groups, more than enough to bring down the strongest in the Mojave, once they draw blood. Seen them tear apart Deathclaws. Deathclaw might get some, but the rest will swarm it, tear it apart, like Denver hounds.
You've been to Denver? That's Legion territory.
Mojave and the Divide are the only places I've walked. Walked the east, too, before the bull came. Then, much like the Mojave before the bear, tribes, towns, clutching to life. Bull did a better job.
Found some recordings from you in Hopeville.
The tapes. Didn't think those would be found. You know the Divide better than I thought. Had tech from the Big Empty. Recorder a woman gave me. Didn't survive the road. On its last legs. Cast it and the tapes aside. Weren't worth the words anyway. Not like I'd forget what happened. If you heard them. Nothing but ramblings. Reminders for a man who doesn't need them. Probably more lying from here to the Divide.
You wouldn't have recorded those if it didn't matter to you.
Maybe not. Who's to say? You, perhaps, found them, heard them after I cast them aside. Maybe there was purpose in that. If they matter, if history matters, we'll see at the end of the road.
If this is the high road, where does it lead?
At the end of the high road lies Ashton, its silo. That machine I'm with you, it can open it, wake it up, like it did the one in Hopeville.
You have a lot of hate for the robot with me, I can hear it in your voice.
Hate? No. There's nothing to hate in metal, steel, gold, or platinum. Your machine, it's just a tool, made of wreckage of the Divide. All that was brought here.
You said you were sworn not to kill me. If you're Legion, why are we at odds?
You struck first, not just at me, at the Legion. Or so I thought. Not sure of the history of it now. Whatever flag you follow, or followed then, either way, you got too much of the bear sickness in you to live. Divides proof of that. Want more than that? Walk the road. Answers will come. Closer you get to home. You and that machine.
This road leads nowhere. There's nothing in the Divide.
Many in the Mojave think the Divide's nothing but canyon and storm. Wasn't always. There was life. A town farther west. Not talking about an old world town like Hopeville. More recent. Something you saw in your lifetime. It had the name, the Divide, too. But rather than cracks in the earth, it was a road from the west into the Mojave, a supply line. Took a courier to make that road. You. Back then, you saw the road with eyes facing east. This time, the divide's in the other direction. And if your eyes try to make sense of it when you reach it, home's not what it was.
So you're saying I walked this road once from another direction from west to east to home?
All roads lead back to one's home. Not your birthplace, maybe, but home. Home isn't where you were born into this world. You taught me that. Part of your message, whether you meant it or not.
Damn, I was good.
Can be
Taught
a
him that
place of
lesson I didn't even know
mind.
about.
A moment where you know who you are, the history of it. And they can be places you breathe life into. Never would have known the Divide had it not been for you. The road you made with your tracks again and again. You were the only one willing to make the journey to and from here. A hard road. Kept the land before the Divide alive through seasons, storms. Can't have been just a job. Was something more to you. Don't feel for a place that hard unless it's home.
Walked a lot of hard roads. Mojave before doesn't mean anything.
It means everything. Even if you deny it, cast it aside, that speaks to what you are. Proves what happened here. It was you walking that road that kept the Divide alive. It grew from what you did. Settlers, camps, filling that old world city. Chance for a new nation, new beginning, new way of thinking. Could have breathed new life into the Mojave, bridging east, west, like Hoover Dam. But not old world. Something you made. Road was a supply line.
You're still making assumptions about this.
No, recounting history. NCR saw the worth in that road you made. Staked a claim, whether it was wanted there or not. True elsewhere in the Mojave. And where the bear tries to cling to life, the Legion comes, bearing messages. Some brought by blade, others by couriers. You knew what was coming, as sure as I know what's coming for you. This time you carry the burden. Walk west into the sun and keep walking until it dies. There, I'll be waiting.
What? What is going on? Okay, we're on the high road. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. I almost killed Eddie. There's the beast. Well, he was a beast. No, what? No. Serious? More. Doesn't have any Legion stuff, no? I do, but it doesn't really matter as much. 7,000. Nice. $50,000. I'm a big hoarder in the game, though. That is something I certainly am. Damn, it's a long way down. Oh, hello. I could detonate that, but I really want to fight you. Yous think yous can kill me. That I respect. In fact, I respect it so much. And I'm gonna save the game and I'm gonna detonate this. Now, it could detonate on my head. These are things I've accepted. The dude above mightn't have accepted it as much. I feel fine, he says. Let's have a listen to his...
Big, empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always, in case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might, but I thought sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater, and there was an old world facility, a weather station at the edge, still raking the sky with electricity and generators, and beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there, all carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
Well, that was interesting. There's death claws up ahead. So this place is going to take a wee bit of clearing out. So I'll join you in the next episode as we make our way to the Ashton silo. But that's Hopeville the tunnel. A few more conversations with Ulysses, so I'll have to see where this all ends. Or at least heads off to. I know Deathclaws are on the menu next episode though, so hang you for watching.